Kumar, let me come to you. I think integrating, and you work with a lot of customers as far as designing their AI
Yeah.
solutions is concerned, and integrating Gen AI capabilities, whether it's a product or service, there can be a lot of challenges, right? Data privacy, bias, and all that stuff. What are the key ones, and how are you really looking at addressing them? Maybe two, three main ones.
So I'll just take my company's example into this. So Vritti, we are into IT and manufacturing, and then we also have our own media, which is known as Audio Wala Bus Stand, Vritti I Media. When I talk on the IT front of view, we have integrated Chat GPT into our Ekatm ERP and CRM that we have. So our sales team, when we have the sales team, when they log in the morning time, they can see all the use cases that they have to whom they have to call to, what are the clients, what is the revenue that is expected. At the same time, we have integrated Chat GPT because in today's time, emails and everything, they take time for you to write. But since we have integrated that, now eventually you can get the customer's name and you can just click on a send button, send email button, and the entire Chat GPT function will write the entire email for you. So apart from this, we have also integrated a CV procurement thing in our ERP, through which if the candidate is applying on our portal, so we definitely get to see the experiences which they have, which they come from. And apart from that, what wonders they have done, what experience do they have, and how particularly from the keywords that they use, how they are going to bring significant change in our working environment. Now, when I talk from Vritti I Media's point of view, since we are India's largest digital OH out of the world system, so when we talk about that, so from there, today we run advertisements on bus stations. So jingle creation is a very unique thing that brands are attracted to. So we can use AI such as Suno.ai to create jingles from that. And brands in today's time, they are attracted to such catchy jingles. So jingle creation has become easy for us. Now when I talk about the bias and the data security thing, so eventually when the things like this are erupting in the workforce scenario, so there will be challenges, but it all depends on how we are taking it forward and how we are going to see the changes in the coming time.
Great. I think good examples. ChatGPT doing a lot of automation in terms of sending emails, huge productivity gain, and the jingles being used to and CV analysis. So great. Again, something on skill sets. So good. No, thanks. I think I'm glad you brought up the thing about business models, which is where I'll ask Kumar. You gave some examples, but what about developing some new business models that can actually generate a new revenue stream?
So I'll tell you from the digital marketing perspective. So I have this vision targeting schools that most of the children, even my younger brother and sister, whom do I have in home, whenever they get homework, they'll come home, they'll open Chat GPT, they'll just copy paste from him, copy paste from there itself. So I came up with the thought, and I've been pitching this in the schools in Mumbai, some of the CBSE schools in Mumbai, that how about we start doing something of a concept called applied teaching in the classroom itself. So where you have this gamma.ai for creating presentations, you have video gen, you have sora.ai coming up in later part of the quarter. So what about the children are learning in the class itself? So when they go home, they have extra time to evaluate these tools and how they can get benefited from it. So one point of time they are learning in the classroom, they are being forced to see the change which is going to come in. At the second time, when they are in home, instead of doing homeworks, they are researching on the tools. They are using those tools for their skill set and how they are going to nurture themselves in the coming days, because they are going to be industry oriented at some point of the time. So what I firmly believe in, time for homeworks are gone. It's time for the classroom teaching method, and that's what I've been pitching it to the schools. So this is the new revenue model which I'm trying to bring in, particularly from my company's point of view. And I will also like to take a minute, and I like to focus on, if you see my picture on the board and if you see my face right now here, it is not matching. So I had sent this picture to the entire team to set an example that whatever you see on LinkedIn these days, that is not true. So you have to be aware, you have to get aware about the pictures that you are getting for certain, events and everything. So in today's time, within a fraction of seconds, you can swap your faces off. So because this image I had created some 2 months back, because I had to give it to some of the scamster, because I was working on a project and I knew the person who had sent me the message, he was doing a scam from me. So I also tried to be a scamster to him itself, and I just did my face swap on someone else's body, and I sent him the image. So I just want this to be an awareness thing that whatever you see, it might not be true. So just focus on the core things that you have and try to do a bit of research.
I'm losing a lot of hair. Can your AI help me look better? Thanks.